Welcome, we're here with Mr. Callum Millward, also known as Cupcakes, and any other names?
Brownie's Whipping Boy.
So yesterday, Ironman NZ, impressive racing by all pros involved, but to see yourself and Cam Brown pushing the front there all day. Talk us through your race, mate.
Yeah, I mean, it ended up pretty well for me of third, and it's a pretty strong field, which is, I don't know, like, I mean, it's awesome, it's good for spectators, and I think, you know, going head to head with Brownie on the final leg was just awesome, and Brownie's pretty much the king of Taupo, so to be mixing it up with him, it was great, so I was pretty happy with it.
And key moments in the race, and anything happened on the bike that you can talk about that was good or bad for your race?
Not really. Like it all kind of just played out pretty standard. There was nothing crazy that went down. Like, it was just a matter of hanging in there and staying in the race. Like, the swim was pretty straightforward. We put a bit of real estate between ourselves and Brownie and Cyril Vinot, who, you know, I thought was the major players, but they rode us down like a freight train after about 45 k's, and then it was just full gas until we caught Terenzo and Dylan McNeese and Paul Matthews, and so yeah, then it was just a matter of battening down the hatches, and yeah, I just had to stay in the race the whole time, and it's easier said than done, because the whole time, like, we had a pack of maybe 12 guys, and the whole time people were just getting shelled, and it's not that we were riding faster, it's just that the screws tighten a little bit, and you slowly fall back. But to come off the bike with Brownie and Terenzo, and we were 2 minutes down on Cyril, but I think, you know, maybe it cooked his goose.
Yep.
We caught him pretty quickly on the run. He was cramping, and then yeah, it was just a head-to-head with Brownie, and it was the Iron War of Taupo.
So talk to us a little bit about that run. You guys run out, obviously Cyril cramped within like the first mile, I'd say, huh? And you hit the front pretty much, and you dropped Terenzo and Mark Bosted, and you pushed on a little bit too, and dropped Cam there for a little bit. Tell us what was going through the mind there when you started that marathon.
Well, my GPS watch was still acquiring its satellite, so I didn't really have an idea of what pace we were running at the start, and it kept coming up with like 4:30s, and I was like, we need to push on a bit here because we're creeping, and I knew the bike had been solid, but not to the extent that we were going to run only for 4:30s, and then it finally got the satellites, and it clicked in, and it started popping off 3:30s or 3:35s, and I was like, oh yeah, I think we went through 10k in about 36 minutes, but it didn't feel too hard, and it's just kind of the adrenaline gets going, and you're running with Brownie, and everyone's like, come on Cam, this is your race, and I was like, come on guys, can I get a little bit of love? But
did you have any haters out there? Was there any haters, cupcake haters on the run, or you had some good hometown support?
Yeah,
home country support?
Pretty much, because I grew up not far from here, so but yeah, like, it's like David versus Goliath here with Cam. Everyone knows him, like, he's won it 12 times, and he's obviously not a flash in the pan, but just to be running with him, and you know, rather than sort of being intimidated by it, I try to put the pressure on him, but not sort of cook my goose at the same time.
Yeah. And then I suppose it's sort of 30 plus K was when the diesel engine and all that experience of the 43-year-old Cam Brown took charge.
Yeah.
How was your mindset then?
Well, so it's a 3-lap run, and the first lap felt pretty comfortable, and the second lap felt pretty comfortable, and then on the start of the final lap I started to take on the grand piano a little bit, and I don't know, your legs just get a little bit tired, but I mean, everyone's legs are screaming, it's not easy for anyone, and it's not that Cam really sped up, it's just more that you start to fatigue and slow down, and so you try and recoup yourself and just limit those losses, and in the end I lost a bit of time to him, and it just slowly grew, and then it was a matter of consolidating second.
And what was the best call you heard out on that run course, either to you or Brownie? Was there a favourite?
Yeah, this guy I used to swim with, he knows us both, but he's definitely in Brownie's corner, and he kept coming up and saying, Brownie, you're the headmaster and you're the pupil, and but you just got to forget about all those things. you just got to switch off and not react to it. And I don't know, it's racing, and we're still friends at the end of the day. Like, Cam's a good guy. I got plenty of time for him.
Yeah, very good man to learn off, I think. Hey, Brownie?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a pedigree in the sport, and yeah, he's got lots to teach us.
Yeah. Now, just going back a little bit to Kona last year, I suppose yesterday would have got rid of a few of those demons, but talk to us about your first year, your experience at Kona last year, and what you took away from it coming into this year.
Yeah, well, Kona was my third Ironman and my first DNF, so it's kind of, in hindsight, I really wish I would have finished. I pulled out just at the top of Palani and just, you know, kind of just gave up on myself, and that's almost the worst thing you can do, like just giving up on yourself. Like, it's hard for everyone at some stage, so you need to hang in there, as cliche as it sounds. So, I mean, I was always worried about yesterday as well, but
yeah,
when you're in the race, it's a whole different mindset as to when you're out of the race, and Jan Frodeno's like another area code in front of you. So, I mean, yesterday it was good to sort of rebuild a bit of confidence in that, and that's all our racing is confidence, and it's mind games. Everyone's conditioned pretty well, and it's just handling that.
Yeah, and a perfect way, you know, to nail your first Ironman for the year, pretty much to set yourself up with some points for Kona for this year. So then what's next in the plan, because you're still going to need a little bit more obviously to get to the big dance this year?
Yeah, so I'll be doing Ironman Texas in May, and then just supplement that with a couple of 70.3s and should be across the line. So, but still, you need to have a bit of luck, no mechanicals, and you need to put together a good race. So Texas is the championship race for North America, and I've just got to do what I did yesterday again, or even better.
Perfect, well done, mate. Impressive day out at the office. Would have been good if you had won, but anyhow, we'll get the next one.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks.